Let's start with something we can all probably agree on. Most of us want the world to be fair. If you work hard, you should get ahead. Good people should be recognized. Those who stick to their principles shouldn't keep losing. If the world worked like that, it'd feel right. But here's the problem. Systems aren't built to feel right. They're built to work. And most people never learn how to tell the difference until the system stops working for them. You've definitely seen people like this. They're the ones who put their heads down, do reliable work, don't steal credit, and own their mistakes. But when promotions are handed out, their names are never on the list. Instead, it's the people who are great at self-promotion, who know how to play the political game, who make the numbers look amazing. And our first thought is, that's not fair. And you're right. But the system, your company, the app you use, society itself, never promised you fair. It never signed that contract. The real problem is that most people don't realize what contract they actually signed instead. We usually blame this on bad people, bad bosses, greedy companies, a tough environment. But if you pull back the camera, you see the real story. Systems are terrible at judging character. They're not even trying to. They were designed for one job, to judge usefulness. Goodness is fuzzy. Usefulness is a number. Goodness needs a story. Usefulness just needs a spreadsheet. So, in the logic of any large system, the outcome is almost guaranteed. It will reward what's useful, not what's good. The system never asks, are you a good person? It asks, what did you get done? Once you see this, a more important question appears. Can you read what a system defines as useful before it quietly ranks you by it? Most people can't. This isn't philosophy. This is your Monday morning. 1. Silicon Valley's impact game. At a place like Google or Meta, getting promoted isn't about writing beautiful code or being a team player. It's about your project's impact, a score based on user growth, revenue, or efficiency. The engineer who spends 6 months making the system stable and secure might get a worse review than the one who rushed out a flashy feature that breaks next month. The system doesn't care about craft. It cares about the metric. 2. Wall Street's P&L tunnel vision. On a trading floor at Goldman or JP Morgan, your ethics don't show up in the reports. The only thing that matters is your P&L, your profit and loss. A trader who avoids a risky, shady deal to protect the firm's reputation will look less useful than the trader who took the gamble and won big this quarter. The system rewards the number, not your conscience. 3. YouTube's engagement loop. For creators, the algorithm doesn't know what valuable or true means. It only knows signals, click-through rate, watch time, shares. A creator making thoughtful, in-depth videos can get destroyed by someone pumping out angry, shallow clickbait. The system isn't rewarding insight, it's optimizing for your attention. If you're honest, you've probably already adapted to at least one of these systems. The uncomfortable question is, do you know exactly what behavior it's training you to repeat? Or are you just responding to rewards you never chose? This isn't the system being evil. It's the system being a machine. Its main job is to run smoothly and predictably. Goodness is a variable it can't control. Usefulness is a lever it can pull.
Han Feizi figured this out over 2,000 years ago. He skipped the whole what should people be debate and asked the practical question, what kind of behavior does a system keep around? His answer was cold. Any behavior that reliably gives the system what it wants will be rewarded and repeated. It doesn't matter why you did it. Systems are built to link actions to results, not intentions to applause. Getting this isn't about becoming a cynical, selfish person. It's about self-defense. Because once you understand how systems work, staying good without being legible to the system becomes a quiet liability. The system isn't ignoring you on purpose. It just doesn't have the right lens to see you. A lot of talented people fail, not because they're bad, but because they speak the wrong language. You need to learn the system's grammar.
Rule 1. Systems don't hear effort. They only hear outcomes. But knowing that doesn't mean you know which outcomes actually count, or when a result starts helping you and starts boxing you in. Don't say, I manage client relationships. Do say, I boosted our key clients' renewal rate from 75% to 92% last quarter. You did the same work. You just translated it into a language the system understands. Data. Rule 2. Systems protect what they can't easily replace. The hard part isn't working harder. It's knowing which dependencies actually matter to the system and which ones just feel important to you. Make yourself the linchpin. Then the system has to pay attention. Rule 3. Make yourself expensive to replace. Systems have no loyalty. They always look for a cheaper, faster option. Real security doesn't come from being liked, or even from being useful in the obvious way. Some forms of usefulness make you indispensable. Others make you easy to standardize and replace. Most people never learn the difference until it's too late. You do that by building unique skills, deep knowledge, or a network that only you have. These rules help you survive inside a system, but they don't tell you which systems are worth committing to and which ones will quietly drain you no matter how well you play. That requires a different lens. So here's the sobering practical takeaway from Han Feizi. The system isn't asking you to sell your soul. It's telling you, don't use your goodness as your only currency. By all means, be a good person. Hold on to your principles. But on the system's playing field, you have to first make sure you're seen and needed. You have to get a seat at the table before you can change the rules. Your values need power to protect them. And power in a system comes from being useful. Now that we see systems only care about what works, a sneakier question pops up. What kind of useful does the system love most? Is it the brilliant flash of genius or the boring, steady, reliable output? Is it the warm, friendly intent or the cold, perfect rule follower? Next time, we'll go one layer deeper. We'll break down the diagnostic tools systems use to decide who feels safe to trust and who feels like a risk.
even when they're talented and well-intentioned. Without that tool, you can work hard, play fair, and still be filtered out. We'll see why someone who's a solid 7 out of 10 gets more trust and power than the passionate person who's a 10 one day and a 3 the next.
If you've ever wondered why the never amazing, never wrong people seem to win, and why your good intentions are sometimes seen as a risk, the next chapter has your answer.
This isn't about saying kindness is worthless. It's about reading the hidden rules of the game